Hello everyone, Sean here once again. It is August 19th, 2023, and we're back in our daily Wordle. Our bonus puzzle today is the Quordle, and of course it is Saturday. We have Snafu that needs to come off of the wheel. It's done very well this week, and it's time for a new Wordle Word of the Week. Our new word will be stare. Alright. Stare is a great word. I'm going to remove that from the wheel for next week. One of the best, actually. Let's see how it fares this week. All right, just an A today. Let's go with the word. I think pious is still a good one, even though that S is not there. All right. What I'm going to be looking for now is blank A blank blank Y. Or is there an option for blank A and then, I mean, we could always have another A for sure, something like canal. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to do next. Canal is my next guess. Aha, we do have two A's. So I'm going to think that's going to go last then. We don't have any consonants yet, so I'm going to try and get as many as possible in this next guess. Are there any words that I can come up with that will get 4 consonants? I'm looking at WH or GH. And I don't really think that's going to be a thing. So let me consider at least the structure that we have here. With that 2 consonants in between those 2 A's. What would go together? I'm seeing like Bamba. Samba is not a possibility any longer. Mamba. Actually, that would be a dangerous one. Okay. Interesting. This is going to be the word magma, isn't it? Mamba would be a really dangerous word there. 2 doubles, and with that A going at the end. Not a very common structure there. So, was hoping to go for that one first. Luckily, it gave me magma. Let's check out WordleBot. Oops. Refresh that instead. All right, 88 skill, 28 luck. That feels about right. I do stand behind a lot of those words that I guessed, and I felt quite unlucky. Starting with stare. Drag that down just a little bit. There we are. Starting with stare, 97 skill. It is one of the best words. Quite unlucky. 13 luck brings it down to 186. Pious was not WordleBot's favorite. Down to 14 luck on there, down to 52. Canal was one of the top picks, narrowed it down. Look at all these doubles. Gamma with a double M, magma with a double M, Bobga with a double M, Mama with a triple M, and Mamba. So after canal, ruling it down to having the double A with the A at the end, all of the remaining words had doubles. Bobga was the only one that didn't have a double or triple M. That is a really interesting set of words there. So we go for Mamba, and it happened to be the right one. Magma was the remaining one. WordleBot, Mafia. Interesting. Very similar start here. So WordleBot got the A and then went for O and Y. Didn't get them. So Mafia was next, looking for that second A. 28 luck as well. All right, look how common stare is. Stare is the second most common guess here, after ado. All right. Pious still is one of the few times we see that second guess kind of popping up in the top ranks there. So Pious at 20. But Magma at this point only 0.6. Finally 4%. We're still not over half at the halfway point here. 25.4. 67.6 and 92.8. This one will be a streak breaker for many people. This is 7.2. Kind of a dangerous word. Double trouble there. All right. Well, let's check out Quordle. Now we do have to get this one right. We do have the weekly one that we failed yet again on Tuesday. So some good luck here. Let's go with Pious again. And I'm not going to worry about that Y quite yet. Let's go with the word finch. Want to get some more. All right, this first word is going to be stiff. Now, word number 2 here is interesting. Quite interesting. So we have, where's this U gonna go? We have the option of U blank O, and then that T would have to go here. Or it would be blank U, or it could be T-U-O blank, and that doesn't look right. So it would be blank U-O-T-H. I think this is the word quaff. Sure is. Wow, what an interesting one. But yeah, that interesting clue there. U and then the O that doesn't go, or the O and then the U that doesn't go after it, finished by an H. It had to be that. All right, we don't have a ton of information down here. This U does go second and doesn't have a Q. We've luckily already tested that and not wasted the guess. So I want to go with the word cubby. All right, the Y does go there, but the C does not. So blank U C. This is going to be ducky or mucky, lucky. I think this next guess is going to have a lot of consonants in it. We need to get both of these next words in after that next guess. So is it worth, in this situation, with that one, we've got one throwaway guess, and then we need to get it right. Is it worth going for one of these words? You know, mucky, lucky, ducky, gucky. I don't think it is. Conversely, I think we can very easily see that we have at least one more E in here. I'm curious about the word melee, because that would be a very difficult one to do. I kind of want to go for melee next. Here's why. M and L both play into this puzzle here with mucky and lucky. That at least gets rid of those. And we would still have ducky, maybe the word gucky. So it kind of eliminates those. Melee is an option over here, and it would be the hardest one to find. And then lastly, we know there's another E. This is going to tell us exactly where it is. So I think melee is the best next guess. Oh, look at that. We got this right. Mucky is the word. All right, and that K was basically the only letter that wasn't on the board over here, so we didn't learn a ton from that. But I think we've got just enough. I think we have just enough information here. We have ruled out quite a few consonants. I think the word is going to be wedge. Yes! All right. Awesome. Now we have the opportunity to play the weekly challenge. And for this, we do aegis. All right. Let's go with the word Yorn next. Ooh, we do have another UI combination. Wonder if it's going to be one of those mucky lucky ducky. Let's go with the word patch next. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to do. Okay, we do have an H. We got a C here. We found out the A doesn't go there. It's not. This one's not going to be the word react. It could be the word enact. No, it couldn't. We don't have an N there. We've already tested that. I wonder if this is going to be the word exact. Yeah, kind of moving these letters around a bit. So what happens here is that where does this A go? Blank blank AC. Well, then you'd have E here. It's not going to be trace, so that T really can't go anywhere. So then you can put the C here with the A at the end. That really doesn't yield a whole lot either. So the only thing that I can really see would be putting that T at the end, and this would be the word exact. Nailed it. I love that. Awesome. Not a lot of clues, but just barely enough to get that word right. Okay. We've only tested this S at the end. The biggest downfall of Aegis is that the S comes at the end of the word. So we could have the S here. We could also have it first, and we could have a double with the word slush. So are there any other letters that could go fourth in this third puzzle here? I don't think so. So I'm going to go with the word blush, just in case it was a B, and we can throw that B on the other two puzzles. I think this is going to be the word slush, though. It is, double S. I feel confident about that guess, though. At least putting the B in. If it was 50-50, I'd rather have the information on the B before throwing in that guess. All right. Now, we don't have the mucky ducky structure down here, but I wouldn't be surprised if we had some doubles or triples in that one. So I think we want to try and get as many of these consonants on the board as possible at this point. I'm also not really concerned with the Q. I think that U might go second, but I'm really not concerned with the Q at this point. The biggest word that I'm concerned about for this one would be the word mummy with the triple M. Now, I think this top one might be the word manor. Oh, it is. Look at that. Okay. That was great. That was very lucky to get that one, because we only have two guesses left. Now, I'm fairly certain, especially with this M here, nothing comes after an M when it's leading. You can certainly have MB or MP later in a puzzle, but we don't, in English, nothing starts like that. So this U is going to go next, and the Y is going to go at the end. I think that's just about ruled to be true, which to me shows the word mummy and muddy. Hopefully that's it. And I want to go with the word mummy first because it's dangerous. Oh, very glad I caught that before I entered that. Luckily, Maddie is not a good word, and muddy is the one. All right, that was also a 50-50, and we got that right. All right, a dangerous puzzle there. We got an X here, double S, and then double D in muddy. So some dangerous ones there. Lastly, we're going to do the daily sequence. Now for this, we are going to go back to our Wordle word of the week, which is slate. All right, moving right along with pious. So this is going to be blank I blank E. I think mucky is actually not a bad guess next. We do have to throw in that Y for the rest of the puzzles just in case. Always nice to know. All right. I think it's going to be the word cider. That C had nowhere to go but first, so C-I blank E. Had to be cider. Love it. Okay. What can this be? If the O and I go together, O, I don't think they are going to go together. Which means that O-L-I makes a lot of sense. I'm just going to throw the word log in here. All right, that is our structure for the vowels. What is our word, though? Folio? It could be a double O. Yes, it is. Lovely. All right. This is the word irate. That's easy. And last but not least, today we have ample. Sure is. All right. 4, 6, 7, 8. Easier puzzle, that one. So some really fun puzzles today with the Quordle, the Wordle Quordle, Weekly Quordle, and the sequence. So yeah, some very interesting puzzles today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help me a lot. And share this video with anyone you think enjoyed these kind of games. That's all for now, and we will see you all in the next one.